Welcome to the Soon Podcast.
Hi, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Soon Podcast.
I'm Alyssa, and I'm a wellness practitioner.
And I'm Amandalyn. I am a senior fashion and decor buyer / lifestyle curator.
And we are both sisters.
We are so excited about today's episode. We have lots to go over, and we're doing something a little bit different today. We are talking trends. We are talking wellness. We are doing a little yes, a little no, what we're here for, what we're hating, what we're loving, all the things.
Everything in between. But first, how are you? What's new? FYI, we are back together in person
At my house this time. It's my house, and I live here.
What is that from?
White Chicks.
Oh my God.
So good.
Yes.
So that's where we're headed. That's where our head is at. I'm doing good. I've had a week and a half just dealing with it. But I am leaving for Montana at 7 a.m. tomorrow. 7 a.m. Santa's coming to town.
Okay, stop quoting movies.
Don't cut me off. Whatever. So I'm going to Montana tomorrow. I'm all packed. I'm going to get my boot scoop boogie on, and I'm so flippin' excited.
And I'm upset because I'm in town and she's leaving.
Yeah, I know. That was poor planning on your part.
No, this is the week that my husband had off. And so we just came on down here, and it is starting to get real hot here in Arizona. So I'm excited to go back to San Diego. Amanda can go to her little Montana thing, and I'm sure she'll have a lot to tell us. It's literally hilarious. We love the girl that she's celebrating, and yeah, she should have lots of fun stories.
It's like a blast and a half, and I can't wait. So I'll fill you guys all in on that next week. What's going on with you, sis?
Well, we're here. We're in Arizona, and it's been really nice. My husband decided that we're going to do a triathlon in October.
Yeah.
So he started training for that. I haven't signed up yet, but I think I'm going to do the mini. My only hesitation is really weird because most people are nervous about swimming or biking, but I do not run, and I'm kind of against running for the joints. At least that's what I tell myself. So that's what I'm most nervous about.
Yeah.
Like, I'm excited to train for swimming and train for biking. I think that'll be fun, but running is not for me.
No, I wish you guys truly the best of luck. I know Paul did invite my husband and I to join in on the triathlon-ness. We both turned it down immediately, but
I know. Why? Do you think it would be that? I mean, so the mini triathlon that I'm doing, guess how many miles?
How many?
Guess.
3.
Yeah.
Oh. No, I'm still okay. Like, I just feel like I've got enough on the docket for this year that adding a triathlon.
That is true. You have a lot going on.
It's just too much, you know?
Yeah. I don't really know. I think Paul's coworkers are doing it, and they've done it before, but one of them is super serious and literally will go down to part-time and hire a triathlon coach. So we're not doing that. We're just
to each their own.
Yeah. But other than that, which that's new, I have been working on our last episode because we edited it. It's ready to go, and we've been unable to upload it or download it off of our recording platform, and
It's really traumatizing.
I do like our recording platform so far, but they don't have a customer service number. And so it's been a lot of back and forth for days on end, and it's really sucky to not release an episode for you guys that we literally have. It's done. It's ready, and we spent time doing it. So
I 100% blame Melissa.
What?
Regardless of whose fault it is.
Yeah.
She's our editor.
I know. So that's a bummer, and we're sorry about that, but hopefully
this week we'll make it up to you guys.
Yeah, hopefully this one we're able to download, but we're going to see.
Everyone cross your fingers and your toes and your nose.
So we're going to go back to San Diego in a few days, but for now we'll just be enjoying Arizona and getting in our swim for
living it up.
Yeah.
Okay, let's dive in.
Today, we want to talk about some pop culture things because there's been some really amazing thing that's been going on.
There's a lot.
I know. I was shook. So first off, I need to talk about Sports Illustrated because our canceled queen, she's back. Stassi Schroeder
Yes.
For those who don't know her, she was on Vanderpump Rules. She made a lot of mistakes. She was younger, but now she's back and she walked in Sports Illustrated.
She looked phenomenal. I was sickened
I know.
by her walk, because
Victoria's Secret.
she went on TikTok before she walked and was like, I'm a mom, don't expect much. She came out guns ablazing. She looked fantastic.
Mhm.
She's stunning. Her walk was epic. She looked very confident, and I
So
feel like that was
confident.
really
She
cool
was
to see.
glowing. She's a mom of 2. And who knows how she prepped, but she looks insane.
We need her workout routine.
Yeah. And I
right
mean,
now.
she's always looked really good. Like, she's always been, smaller and then naturally gifted in the boob department.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's just insane on its own. But as a mom now, I just was shook. And I don't know how things are going to go up from here.
Are you saying she peaked?
I just don't know how you can top this moment.
It's true.
That
It's
is
true.
so cool.
Yeah, that was amazing. I loved seeing her. Another one we need to talk about is obviously Bethany Frankel.
Okay, I'm glad you brought it up because I wanted to, but I didn't write it down.
No, she looks unreal.
Just to say, she is a former Real Housewife of New Yorker,
Yes.
owner of Skinny Girl Margarita and wine and all this stuff.
Drinking the Skinny Girl margaritas. I mean, shoot, if that's what you need to drink.
That is her job, is to be the face of
It's true.
Skinny Girl, blah, blah, blah. And so she's ripped.
Doing a great job.
She's always been ripped.
And then she took off her sarong for her second walk, a full just thong, just the tiniest little thing. I was like, okay,
she's
Bethany
tighter than we will ever be in our whole life.
Did the best job. She had the best walk. She was so fun. You could tell she was just having a ball and she did not care. She wasn't there to be cool or anything else. She was just having a great time and I just loved to see it.
I don't know if you have caught up with her lately though, but she's a little off her rocker.
I see her TikToks pop up every now and then. I don't engage.
Okay,
but
me neither. I just hear about them and I'm like, oh my God, Bethany. But make your bag, get your bag. And clearly it's working because she just walked in Sports Illustrated, which is just sickening.
Well, she was close with Alex Earl for a hot minute. I don't know if you knew that.
I did, but I also heard it was just for the podcast.
So they were supposed to meet up. She was really hyping her up and doing all of the things.
Yeah.
Bethany was hyping up Alex Earl.
Mm-hmm.
And Alex Earl accidentally flaked on their dinner. It was this whole drama. They made up. They went to dinner. It was like a whole thing. Then they had their podcast together and it went really good and it seemed like they were friends. But it did seem like Bethany was kind of Alex Earl during the Sports Illustrated.
Oh, really?
Yes, Bethany was doing TikToks with everyone because she's Bethany.
Yeah.
She was doing TikToks with Alex's nemesis / they're kind of friends now, but she was doing a lot of
Who's that?
Her name is Xandra. Yeah. So that was something that I thought was a little weird. She didn't make a single TikTok with Alex, and she did one with literally at least every single girl.
Did Alex walk?
Alex did walk.
Oh, I'll have to look.
Oh my gosh.
This is so huge because I don't know if you knew, but the Met Gala was kind of a letdown because people were like, oh, Alex is going to be there. And there was literally no influencers.
They stopped
which is like
influencers. I did
kind of dumb.
Hear that people were saying that not that influencers aren't celebrities, but actual like really big celebrities were saying they wouldn't come.
I'm sorry, but who is Kim Kardashian?
I mean,
who was Kendall?
I don't know. I'm just saying, I think that the Met Gala chose to pick their battles this time. I think that they picked poorly. I think that influencers going on red carpets is what people expect and want to see because you don't just get the red carpet like a celebrity. You get the makeup, you get the behind the scenes, you get them picking their outfit out. Like it's so much more fun to watch as a consumer.
So. Yeah.
But we're getting off track. But
now we're getting it at Sports Illustrated and that's really cool.
I know. And so I don't know. I saw that Sports Illustrated actually has another runway for like the models and this was their celebrity one. I don't know if that's true, but I think I think whatever they're doing, they've been doing such a good job because I think that I love all of the girls that they had. It felt so inclusive. It felt beautiful. It was so fun to watch. So way to go, Sports Illustrated. We love you.
Yes. Okay. Well, I do have one more topic with that.
What?
Do you know who was the cover of Sports Illustrated this year?
No.
So that is an issue. So recently, over the last couple years, they have had not one, not two, not three, but like 5 models doing the covers, and they would have like 5 different covers. And because of that, it's not a big deal, I feel like. I
Gets
feel
on the
like,
cover.
yeah, I think they need to go back to doing one model, one cover, one big,
Oh, you're
moment.
saying it's bad because no one knows who the cover is, the issue
Or
cover
people
is.
aren't talking about it as much. I don't know. It just seems
Yeah.
like it's not good. But this runway fashion show thing really got
They're
them in
killing
the
it.
news.
Yeah.
And so who knows what's to come, but I would like them to go back to having one big moment,
Yeah, that's good feedback. Maybe someone on Sports Illustrated will be listening to
I
this.
think they will.
Okay, next up on the docket, we have
A little less happy.
to talk about Tom Girardi.
Tom Girardi.
He is so old.
I am so like subject to the media because I'm sad.
I
But
know. We can't be sad.
I know.
It's such a funky thing because we watched him and Erica in Real Housewives, and I feel like he was just this old little cute man that we were all
was
like,
her
"Oh my gosh,
husband."
he's so cute and old and just rich, and
We were like, good job, Erica. Like,
all
whatever.
right,
I mean,
like he just
they
doesn't
seem
care.
cute. They seem sweet. And they were
And then
married for 20
They were married
years
for
or
a
something.
long time. I know that their divorce is old news, but there's a lot coming out about Tom. Obviously, we all know that he did wrong by, I think, hundreds, thousands of people.
I don't know the
Horrific.
logistics. Basically, he was a lawyer, a really big lawyer, and screwed a lot of people over.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people. And
Enough to get 87 months sentence to prison.
as like a
jail.
90-year-old man.
I think they were trying to play like a dementia card.
Yes, I think that they were trying to play it off that he needed to be in a home and not in
Mhm.
jail. And it clearly, whatever he did, which I haven't gotten to dive into the logistics of it, but now I'm going to. But it was clearly bad enough that he needed to go to jail. And when you see him walking out of the courtroom, I mean, it does tug on your heartstrings, but I won't let it because I know he's a bad guy. He's a bad man.
Yeah,
But he's
justice
so old.
justice is getting served, but it is hard to see.
Yeah.
Like, wow, have the mighty fallen. So that's the big news, is that he's finally been sentenced.
Yeah.
87 months. And I have a feeling that that is going to be his end game.
I think so.
So
I guess we'll keep you posted.
yeah. In other words, okay, this is random, but this is really big news to me.
Okay.
So JoJo Siwa she went on Big Brother. I don't know if you knew this. I think it's like Australia or something.
Yeah.
And when she went on Big Brother, she had a girlfriend who was back in the States, and she kind of fell in love with someone while being on the show, a man.
Mm-hmm.
And so she made headlines because during filming Big Brother, she was like, I'm not a lesbian. She's like, I am queer. And so that kind of made headlines that she said that. And then she got home, immediately broke up with her girlfriend, said it had nothing to do with this man whose name is Chris, said they were just friends. And now they are currently dating.
Her and Chris?
Yes. It just came out.
I'm sorry. JoJo Siwa, I'm glad that she's finding her way within herself because I feel like she's been in the C-list spotlight, maybe D-list, maybe F-list spotlight. I don't know. She's pretty low on the totem pole in my mind.
I love her.
But Alyssa, oh my God, you would.
Na,
But
na, na, na. Na, 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 na,
I don't know a single one of her songs, and
I
I'm
got
grateful
stuck
for
in
that.
a TikTok trap.
I can't with her. I give her grace because I think
So young.
she's made her name by being so over the top in
Unhinged.
such an annoying way.
Yeah.
that I think that that's all that she knows.
No, that's all that you know. That's why she went. So the reason why I like her is because I've listened to Nick Vial's podcast.
Okay.
And they were on a show together and they're friends. And so he's had her on a couple times. And I feel like I've gotten to know a little bit more of the real JoJo. And then she went on this Celebrity Big Brother. And obviously you're recorded 24/7. I don't know if you
Right.
knew that about Big Brother. And so you actually see the real JoJo and you just see like a normal girl. And she seems really sweet. Like,
Really?
yeah.
That's interesting.
You're not willing to give her a shot, it sounds like. You're over it.
She's just not on my radar. You know, I've got other people to prioritize, and I don't see her. She's just got to figure her shit out before I even think to give her an ounce of my time.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Well, I am really happy for her.
I didn't know we had such a stan on
I know.
hands.
I do. I know she was really scared about letting the LGBTQ community down. And so I'm happy that she's listening to her heart.
Well, yes, we encourage listening to the heart.
And I hope it works out. She's still so young, so we'll see. But that was the news to me. Sorry.
Fun fact. Okay, now we are going on to a new fun little segment that we are doing for summer. It is called Try or Trash. I will be going over all of the summer fashion trends and we can discuss whether we're going to be trying them or trashing them. There is a lot of trash out there.
Really? Because I was trying to do some research and I was like, oh, I would try this. I like this.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to see what you've been seeing.
Take it with a grain of salt because I will say
I know.
there's so many trends that I'm like, trash. And then 1 week later, I'm like, I'll buy it.
Sickening.
But
And
that's
then
just part of the process.
I will be going over the wellness trends that I'm seeing and what I'm thinking about them. So I've been seeing these weird little gremlin troll keychains.
Labubu's.
Labubu's.
Labu.
What the hell are they? And are they cool?
I don't know. I can't wrap my brain around them. Part of me really wants one, but part of me also literally hates them.
Yeah.
Like, I think that they're so atrocious, so weird.
Mhm.
So it's too much. But then, you know, everyone has one. So now I feel a little left out.
Okay, we'll have to post a picture, but what about, I used to love those, were they Mew Mew charms? Keychains,
What?
the big fluffy, they came.
Oh, they were Fendi monsters.
Oh, Fendi Monster. Okay, so I feel like this has been done, but these are small little keychain guys, and I can't
Yeah.
get into it.
I feel like these are a little different because the Fendi monsters were still like chic as
Well, people think these are chic, I'm sure.
they're absolutely not chic. I think that everyone with a brain knows that. They're literal like gremlins, but I mean everyone loves them. Like Hailey Bieber just posted that she had
Oh.
one. It had a little Gucci outfit on, a little Gucci Labubu, and that is, I mean, it's kind of swaying me. I'm like, do I just need one of these little, do I need one of these guys? I also think when it comes to trends like this, where the celebrities hop on, everyone's freaking out, they're actually really hard to get. And that's what makes people want them so much more is that like, it feels exclusive. It feels like you have them. Some people hate them and you get to convince them why they should have them. So I think that it's a fun trend.
And you can at least like resell them then.
Yeah, I mean, for the 4 months that they're in style, but
So what do you think? Trash or try?
I think they're trash, but I will be trying.
My God. Okay, then
Honest truth.
here's another one is long baggy shorts. And I'm not talking about like mom shorts or I don't know, like really coastally shorts. These are longer. These are like almost capris. They're in between Bermudas and capris. And these are in right now.
Yes, I think they're so cool. I won't be trying them. I think that they're too tough to style. I have a Bermuda that I barely ever wear because it's already hard enough for me to style. So I say trash on my end, but the girls who, you know, only buy them and invest in them if you have an outfit you're ready to wear, because I feel like those are one that you're like, that's so cool. And then you're never going to pick them up.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I thought they were kind of chic. I think they're very like northeastern, like Rhode Island.
Creole-esque. husky.
I don't know.
Okay.
Cottage.
So are you trying them or are you trashing them?
I think I'm going to stick with my long shorts and not get into these awkward lengths that aren't like a classic staple.
Yeah. Safe.
Personally.
Safe bet.
Yeah.
I like that. Okay, well, now that we're playing off of pants, let's talk about capris. And I'm not talking about jean capris. I'm talking about these tight little black capris that you're seeing on all of the Pinterest boards, all of the TikToks.
Is this like French girl-esque?
Yeah, very
Okay.
like Parisian.
Okay.
I say try. I think that I think you're saying chic. I think these are so chic. I also feel like they'll be really flattering on a lot of body types. I feel like capris hit at a really nice length, even though I hate them as a denim.
You'll have to show me. Are they like what fabric? Because for some reason all I'm thinking about is when you work in a restaurant and you have to wear black pants and you're trying to be like a little different. So then you buy the capris.
You're gonna hate them.
That's literally what I'm thinking of. That actually looks cute, but
I feel like they're cute. I feel like they're a really like chic way to style things. Yeah. I think that they're the new bike short like silhouette situation. So I say try the capris, give them a spin. Thoughts?
I say trash.
All right.
Unless you work in a restaurant. Okay,
Those
so
non-slip shoes is atrocious.
that's what I'm thinking of. So a big thing is hot girl summer.
Okay.
And one of the biggest upsets to this day is cardio and fat-free for weight loss. So first of all, fat-free things get replaced by added sugars. So
you do hate fat-free
things because you'll just look and you'll see there's added sugars, and I'd rather you just get a healthy balance of sugars and fats and not just load up on sugars. Number 2 is cardio, and there's a lot of data coming out. There's a lovely woman, Dr. Stacy Sims, who keeps coming out, and she like works with women. She loves to go over women's studies, and she's just very against things like Orange Theory and like HIIT fitness. She says that we aren't actually getting into the highest intensity, like our highest potential. And so we're just kind of wasting our energy at these like Orange Theory classes where I would say like, here's your highest energy expenditure. And at Orange Theory, you're like right below that, but just below it where it's just burning your energy, spiking your cortisol and not giving you any benefits. And so I kind of love that. So for this summer, load up on protein, stop doing cardio unless you love it, unless it fuels your fire. I know some of those bike classes can be so addicting.
I love the bike classes. I won't stop doing them.
Oh my God.
But I hear what you're saying.
Yes, go easier on yourself. Do things like strength training. That's not necessarily easier, but it's not as cortisol spiking. And maybe some Pilates. And if any kind of running, I would do some sprints and look up how to do that for women. And that way you can actually hit that peak of peaks and do something good for your body. But cardio and fat-free for that hot girl summer, it's a no.
Okay. That's good to know. How do you feel about hot girl walks?
I love them. I think they're incredible. 10,000 steps a day. I think that's amazing. You can't do that in Arizona. So I could definitely do it in California though, but it does take a long time and it's kind of shocking how long it can take.
I know. So we're trashing cardio for women for summer. And then we are also trashing, what was that third one?
Fat free.
You didn't write that down. No. We're also trashing fat free.
Yes.
Okay. Love it. Okay, next on the list, we need to talk about these chunky bangles. Most of them are resin. Most of them are colored. I'll show you a picture. We'll put one up, but they're everywhere. What are your thoughts? Do you know what I'm talking about?
No, you'll have to show me, but you know I'm a resin girly. I used to own a resin business.
Okay, it's not a dig at your resin company.
No, but I love resin. I think it's awesome. I have like resin kitchen utensils. I love all things resin. So I can't do it. I'm a dainty girly. I'm just a dainty gal. We can post the picture. You don't have to keep
post the picture.
Showing the camera up here.
We'll post the picture. I
You're not a
Just-
dainty jewelry gal. You'll
I
do
love
some
a statement.
big
I
hitters.
love a chunky bangle. I don't know if I can get behind the colored acrylic resin bangle trend.
They're
I don't
so
know if
fun though.
I think they're fun, but every single time I've seen them styled, and all of the fashion influencers have been wearing them, so they've been styled like they are styled. I hate them.
Okay.
I'm like, that's the worst part of your outfit. Take that
Yeah.
off. You're trying too hard to make it work, and it's not working.
That is true. If it's like something that you can tell you're gonna look back on and hate,
Yes. They're just
don't.
like, they're putting on the perfect outfit, and then they're like, and then this bangle, and I'm like, the bangle ruins the entire.
All I
that's
can
all
think
I'm
of is
looking at.
when they slide up and down your arms and they're
No,
just
I-
like clunk and clonking
I
around.
kind of
and-
like that part of them.
Oh my god.
I do. I feel so like ASMR.
Okay, so we're trashing
We're
the color
trashing.
bangles.
We're trashing them.
Will you give grace to people wearing them?
Yeah, I think it's fun.
I think they're inexpensive too, which
Yeah.
is kind of nice.
I'll give grace to anyone wearing a trend, but I personally will be trashing them
Okay.
to the smitherings.
That's shocking,
Yep.
honestly. But okay.
What's yours?
My next one is cold plunges because everyone knows cold plunges are so in right now. Is that a thing
Mhm.
for your friends?
Everyone loves a cold plunge.
And what do you think?
I don't.
Okay. Well, have you tried it?
I have.
When?
I went to a spa to
Okay.
relax, and it was the least relaxing thing. It actually made me miserable. I popped right in, popped right out, and said never, never.
But did you
again.
feel different after?
I felt different because I had just gotten a massage, went in the sauna, like I had the works done. I don't think that it was cold plunge adjacent.
Okay, that does kind of surprise me. I don't do them. I've only done it one time. I know I hate cold water. Like I've even tried, turning on cold water at the end of your shower because people like swear by that. I cannot do it.
It's
It
not
is
worth it.
so upsetting to me. But my best friend did take me to her gym and she does this every time and she's like, we're doing it. And I did it. And she was like, okay, we're going to go through the ABCs and we're going to say a word for every
No.
letter.
No,
I know.
that's too cold.
And I was like, okay. And we did it. And she literally thought I was going to have a heart attack because I like could not get my shit together.
Well, I feel like that's a lot for your first time.
My brain could not function. But I think it's so cool. I got out and I was so like clear-minded, so rejuvenated, so like, oh my God, I need to do this again. So I really do want to try it again
Okay.
at some point. And one thing that was funny was she was saying people will go from, the sauna to the cold plunge to the sauna, blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah. And then she was reading not to do that because you can pass out.
Perfect.
And I know why, because if you go in the sauna, your blood vessels dilate, so they get bigger.
Okay.
Then you go in the cold plunge and they squeeze shut, and then you go back in the sauna and they open. So think of all that blood flow in, out,
Oh my God.
up, down. All of that can cause, a lot of vasovagal or passing out, and
That's interesting because I feel like people do swear by going to both, like back to back.
because technically that is how you get a lot of benefits, because think about, constricting and opening, you're getting so much more blood flow, but they say to always end in a cold.
Okay.
Yeah. So try to do that and, talk to your doctor. But one thing that I do want to point out, ladies, is the same lady that I like, Dr. Stacy Sims. She did come out saying that we are going in too cold of water for us, for our hormones, for all the things. So try to make sure that it is not under 50 degrees, because I know there's crazy people that like to go in 45-degree,
Yeah.
things.
Freezing.
We got to not do that. We got to bump up that temperature. But I am definitely going to try it this summer. There's a lot of cool wellness spots opening, and I think it could be a fun little thing to do.
Okay, well, maybe I'll give it another try.
Yeah.
I'm not fully trashing it.
Hey.
It's just a half trash.
I think it's a mind over matter, and then also all that blood flow, and I think it just will give us some good energy.
We'll keep you posted with all of our cold plunges that we have coming up. The last one that I have on my list, it's not really a trend. I'm going to say no one's wearing them.
What?
Except for one person, Jessie Murphy. So we just talked about the
Sports Illustrated?
Sports Illustrated.
I thought it was
Runway.
Jessie Murph.
Jessie Murph.
I don't know.
Jessie girl. Let's see. It's Jessie Murph.
Hell yeah.
So Jessie Murph just performed at the Sports Illustrated Runway show, and I had never heard of her before. Her music is now all over my For You page. Thank you, TikTok. And I cannot stop like hearing her songs in my head. And I don't know if I love them or hate them. I don't know what my vibe is yet, but she's been wearing the snoot.
Snoot?
It's a sneaker boot. They're trash.
You'll have to show me a picture.
I'll show you a
Because we
picture.
used to have some kind of sneaker boot.
No, it's not
by Puma.
It's not. No, we did not have them. You had them.
Well, we had matching ones, but I wore mine. You didn't wear yours.
Yeah. Here.
Oh my God.
So she wears these. She wears them to perform because she's like also a cheerleader. So they like throw her around. She still wants to
Are
be
you
a cowgirl.
joking?
Yeah. So it's just fun. I just had to bring it up while we're talking about this.
She's young. She's like 19,
She's 19.
right?
Yeah, she's 19. So she's young. We're giving her grace, but the snoot is trash.
Maybe we're not cool for thinking those aren't cool.
Yeah, maybe we're too old, but I don't think at any age I could get behind the snoot.
Her songs are very hypersexual.
Baby. I'm not going to sing it, but look them up.
Very fun.
Yes. But that is a wrap for our Try It or Trash It segment. I hope you guys had as much fun listening to this as we had making it. And let us know your comments and your thoughts.
Or if you have any trends that you're wondering about.
Yes, if you have any trends on the wellness or the fashion or the home side, anything in between, we are here to let you know if you should try it or if you should trash it.
Very nice. Well, I think we're about to sign off. I know there's some great shows about to come out. Number 1, Love Island.
Yes.
Are you going to watch it?
I don't know. I wanted to watch what's her name from Vanderpump?
Ariana.
So when Ariana first started hosting Love Island, I watched it for
to
her.
support her.
Because people were so excited and hyping her up.
Well, I was sad because they booted Sarah Hyland.
Yeah, which I didn't know because I had never watched Love Island before. So
justice for Sarah Hyland.
I watch a lot of shows but I'm not really focusing on them. Like I like them as, if I'm cleaning, I'll have a show on. So I had it with Love Island. And I somehow started watching the season with Ariana, I thought. But then I was talking to one of my friends at work and I was like, when did she start coming out? Like, when do we get to see her? And she was like, what do you mean? She's like, episode 1. I was watching the wrong season.
You were watching the UK or something.
Yeah, I was watching like the entire wrong show, but I was already too far in and there's like 900 episodes.
I know.
So I couldn't start over.
That's my one issue because I'm like, oh, we should watch it and recap, but there's just too much. So we'll see. We'll try our best.
We will.
There is another show too that has all of the housewives like kids on it. I don't know.
Is that finally coming out?
It's called like Next Gen.
Oh.
I know. And I think I'm going to watch it. I'm going to feel really uncool. But I want the tea. I want the chaos.
I want to know what their life is like.
Yeah.
Being a real housewife.
I know. We'll see. Okay, you guys. Well, thanks so much for tuning in. We just did our little pop culture recap and our trash or try. And we will see you guys next week, hopefully.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, follow us on all of our socials.
All
we
the
will
things.
love you so much for that. And we will talk soon.
Bye.